Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Iesha Lynn, aka Naturally Ie, and thanks for tuning in with me. Today we're gonna get into my top 5 skincare must-haves. Now if you caught last week's video, that was the natural hair must-have. So this is the skincare must-haves, right? So if you want to know what I believe to be the top 5 things that you need in your skincare routine, keep watching. But before we go anywhere, make sure that you check out IeshaLynn.com for more curls and travel and hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, so let me just go ahead and just say a little disclaimer before we get into this. Skincare is very, very personal. It is very, very individualized. It is very, 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 very much about you. So what I go over today may not all of it may apply to you, but hopefully you can pick up a couple of things that you didn't know before that may help you, to do a little bit of research going forward. Just like the natural hair video, I'm not going to be going over specific products in this video. I do have tons of skincare videos up now, so definitely check those out. But yeah, let's just jump right on in. Alrighty, number 1 is your cleanser. I highly recommend double cleansing. If you're doing your proper routine, meaning that you are applying your sunscreen at the end of your routine, that means by the end of the day, you need something heavy duty to lift off that super heavy sunscreen that you've been applying all day. So I definitely recommend some type of oil cleanser or a cleansing balm to kind of remove that layer of moisturizer of SPF first, and then going in with a nice creamy cleanser to really finish off the job. Now that's assuming that you're not wearing makeup. Of course, if you're wearing makeup, then I would definitely recommend micellar water first to remove your makeup, then double cleanse, then actually cleanse your face. It sounds like a lot, but it really is important to make sure that you're getting all corners, all up in the hairline, all around the jawline, down your neck, around the neck, getting everywhere, and really well to make sure that your hair is cleansed. That's number 1. Number 2 is toner. Toners are meant to do a couple of different things, and that's because there's so many different types of toners. They are meant to moisturize, freshen the skin, tighten up the pores, and basically just be a prep for the rest of your skincare routine. That's really all I have to say about toners, just because it's kind of a step that not everybody needs if you're using the right products afterwards. So you can actually get away with not using a toner if you're using the right serums, moisturizers, and SPF later on. Speaking of serums, number 3, serums. Serums are meant to target specific skincare concerns. So these are the things that you are, like if you have dark marks, if you have scarring, or if you have dark circles, if you have fine lines, wrinkling, these are the serums that are going to target those, acne. These are the things that are going to target those issues. I highly recommend checking out skincare Twitter, just because there's a lot of really great information that's floating around out there thanks to TikTok. And just doing your research before you purchase anything. I kind of went crazy over the summer with some of the brands that are really inexpensive, but you have to give your skin a chance to get accustomed to everything that you're putting on your skin. You can't just throw everything on and hope to God that it's gonna work. No, you actually have to use like one product at a time. And that's something else that I highly recommend, is using one product at a time. So say you're using a serum to fade a hyperpigmentation. If you have scarring like this, like I do, get one product that does specifically that, and incorporate that after cleansing, toning. You would apply that serum and going on with your routine before you pick up 2 or 3 different types of serums that would do the same thing. Because when you start getting into it, when you get into the acids, when you get into the chemistry of it all, you can actually cause more damage to your skin than you started with. And it's that happens very quickly if you join the Black Women skincare Facebook group. You'll see stories. If you join skincare Twitter, like I said, like stories are everywhere. So just be very careful when it comes to acids and serums, things like that in your skincare routine. Number 4, now if you've toned and applied the proper serums for your face, your face should probably be pretty moisturized already. But number 4 is an additional moisturizer. You want to actually put a cream over your face to seal in everything that you have already put on, because those other items that the other things that you put on before, their primary job was not to moisturize. Their primary job was to do whatever their primary was, to either tone or to fix a problem. This is how you moisturize your skin. Moisturizing your skin is so important. This is something that I learned in just the last couple of months, and it would have saved me so many years of like skincare issues growing up. If I'd have known that just because you may have oily skin does not mean that your skin does not need moisture. Your skin actually needs more moisture. Once I started moisturizing my skin regularly, the oiliness of my skin basically went away. I basically have normal skin now because I'm constantly applying moisturizer. So my skin knows, oh, we're moisturized, we're supple. I don't have to produce oil to keep the skin moisturized. It's already being moisturized. Hope that makes sense. But that's why it's really important to make sure that you have moisturizers, and it's perfectly fine to have multiple. Just be careful, again, some moisturizers do have acids in them, so you have to be mindful of, is this a daytime moisturizer or is this a nighttime moisturizer? And yes, I would definitely just be mindful of that. And number 5 is sunscreen, which is probably the one that gets left out the most. This is another step that I didn't really pay too much attention to until like the end of the summer last year. And sunscreen. If you want to fade your dark marks, you can put all the serums in the world, you can put all the moisturizers in the world, but if you go outside, the sun is literally, as it's dark, it's darkening your skin, but the cells that create scars, for whatever reason, I'm not a scientist, but these cells get darker faster than the rest of your face. So these scars, these dark marks are gonna get darker faster. So in order to stop that, you have to put sunscreen on every day. And you have to reapply your sunscreen. And I'm not saying I'm the best with it. I'm not saying that I do it every day. I actually haven't done it just yet. But it is super important. I recommend ladies of color, everybody, women of color, people of color, put your sunscreen on. Okay, Rihanna came out with sunscreen. There are literally hundreds, probably thousands of different sunscreens that are accessible to you right now. Put some research into it and figure out which one is gonna be the best for you, which one will not produce a white cast, and get into it. I'm telling you, this is a vital. If you're gonna do nothing else with your skin, make sure that you cleanse, moisturize, and apply sunscreen. If you do nothing else during the daytime, because that's how important sunscreen is to making sure that your face stays toned as well as stays hydrated, because the thickness of, not all of them are thick, but the sunscreen is also going to lock in all of the elements that you just put on your face, and it's going to help keep your face super hydrated, super moisturized, super soft, and it's just everything that you want. I'm telling you, put your sunscreen on. I'm telling you. All right. I'm gonna stop bullying you guys. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in with me. If you have any questions about serums, moisturizers, sunscreens, drop me a comment down below. If there's anything else that I'm missing that you think is really important to a skincare routine, drop me a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, guys, stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. I'll check you next time. Bye-bye.